Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Mayday Sound Gaming. And today's video is not a happy one, or it's not a roast or anything like that. It's a kind of a serious topic, and you might have read by the title here, but my airsoft content on this channel is pretty much dead. If it wasn't dead already, because of my sub to view ratio is so low, it's going to be dead in the water moving forward. And it's just been super frustrating because the reason why it's dead is because of something I shouldn't really be caring about, which is monetization. And just to kind of put a background on this channel, like this channel was supposed to be my secondary whatever for fun channel. Didn't really care about monetization and stuff like that. Didn't really care about views. I just kind of just made the videos for myself because it was my second channel. Because my main channel is Mayday Sound in Japan, and I make skits, and I make skits about Japan, and I teach people Japanese over there on YouTube and TikTok and all that stuff. And that's kind of where my career here in Japan has been focused around, right? And for the past little while, maybe about a few months or so, you know, this channel suddenly started picking up steam because of my reload videos or something like that. And naturally, when I see something booming, I start to move my efforts all the way over into that area instead of, you know, what my other area was. So like I was focusing a lot on my other channel, and then I saw this channel blowing up. So I was like, well, it would be a waste and it would be a shame if I didn't kind of try and capitalize, you know, my efforts into, you know, this channel now, the gaming channel, right? And so I started, you know, foolishly started making like investments into things. Like I started investing into the camera. Honestly, the camera was overdue. And, you know, I kind of wanted to use this channel to show people who seemed the most interested in this content anyway. I wanted to make this channel a channel that could show people Japan airsoft, what airsoft is like in Japan, because I really like airsoft and blah 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 and all that stuff, and I like making gameplays, and that's kind of what I started with doing. And then I started doing unboxings because there was a lot of, you know, I felt there was like a good demand for that to kind of show you guys kind of like the Japanese airsoft rifles and stuff like that. And I enjoy making that kind of content as well. But it's that kind of content that is getting me demonetized. And it's really, really frustrating because not only am I not making it, well, let me just be transparent here. I don't make that much at all when it comes to ad revenue or anything like that. Like not much at all. Like we're talking maybe $100, $200, guys. Like it's not, y'all think I'm making like 10K. I'm not making that much at all. But it's still something, right? So what I've been trying to do with my career here is like kind of just build like multiple income streams and stuff like that. Cause I'm just like an English teacher here in Japan. So I don't have a lot of money and stuff like that. And so I'm just trying to kind of build my career around different kinds. I'm trying to expand my portfolio and stuff like that. So I don't have all my eggs in one basket for ad revenue. So I shouldn't be worrying about that kind of thing. But the principle is that I'll make these videos about like unboxing or something like that. And I'm super proud of it. I do it all in one take or whatever like that. And then I'll put it up on YouTube, and then it'll get demonetized immediately. Then I'll put it in for human review, and then I'm at the mercy of Susan or whoever who wants to monetize it. Now, the funny thing is that back in the day when my accuracy rating, I guess for self ad suitability or whatever, was really high before because my channel was just kind of starting out. So usually most of the time I would just put none of the above, and then it'd be cool. And then, you know, it'd get monetized. Or if it would get demonetized, it turns yellow, I'd just send it in and then it'll get monetized. But now these days, I don't know what happened. Maybe in the past month or so, it's changed. And then the kind of anything that if I ever have a video where I'm holding my airsoft rifles, or I'm holding anything, or I'm talking about anything, or I'm doing the same kind of format style where I have the GoPro on my head and I'm looking down and I'm watching the content, or I'm not watching and I'm showing the content, those are just getting demonetized. So it's kind of just inadvertently, systematically discouraging me from making that content that I want to make, or making content that I think people would like to see. right? Where it's like, oh, you get to see this cool meme gun, or you get to see more of my collection, right? And there's people in my comment section who want to see videos about my armory or want to see videos about my loadout. But I can't make those videos because it just doesn't feel worth it, because I'll put on this effort, right? And then it'll just get demonetized, right? So I'm not making any kind of passive income on it, or if it does get demonetized, it effectively gets suppressed, right? So it doesn't get recommended to people, it doesn't get pushed out to people. I don't have, like I talked about in the post that I made, earlier, where it's like I have 44K subs, but most of those subs, 95% of them, I love you all, but you're here for, and I made a poll, you're here for the polls, right? You're here for those polls that I make just for fun. And maybe about 5% of my audience cares about anything else that I make on this channel, right? And then maybe 2% of that cares about the Airsoft content, right? So it's just frustrating. Like, I don't know what I should do, because I have a bunch of unboxing videos that I want to make, right? And I guess the only thing I can do is just make those for like fan service and just put it out, just tank it, whatever. Don't make any money on it, and just kind of work on my other channel and stuff like that to kind of make up the difference of. And of course, I still work 2 jobs in real life, so it's kind of not a big deal. It's just kind of like this. It's not like I'm depending on the money to survive. It's like I'm putting in this work to be robbed for arbitrarily no reason, right? So I've done a bunch of tests, right, to show that it's arbitrary. You may notice when I make reload videos, I'll post a short, and then I'll post like a full length version of it, like not full length, like a regular 16:9. I'll post the exact same video with the exact same title, and about 90% of the time, the HD 16.9 version will always get demonetized, and then I have to like submit it, and then it will get monetized like a day later. But that always happens all the time, and it just isn't consistent. It isn't consistent. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, blah blah blah. So I was talking to this dude on YouTube, help support, and I wasn't expecting anything. Honestly, I wasn't expecting anything. I knew the man was just reading off a script, whatever, in his little book of possible answers. But basically, what it comes down to is like, if your accuracy rating is low or really bad, or you have a lot of yellows on your channel, you could get demonetized. Your entire channel could be demonetized. He looked at my channel, and luckily, since most of my content is gaming videos, it's fine, because my gaming videos are, I post more of those than I do Airsoft content, right? So I'm mostly in the green. But because my accuracy rating is so low, the algorithm basically doesn't trust me. It doesn't trust me, and it doesn't say, like, oh, I don't think we're going to put the right ads on here. So I willingly have to. What it basically came down to was like, if I talk about Airsoft content or Airsoft video, like unboxing videos, or I disassemble like an Airsoft gun or something like that, it technically counts as disassembling a 3D printed firearm or whatever, that second option where it's not talking about gun laws or something like that, the one that gives you the yellow demonetization. I have to basically willingly do that, willingly demonetize my video to keep my accuracy rating, to keep my channel in good standing, right? Or I risk I risk it for the biscuit. I just put it as a none of the above, risk my accuracy rating, and just get it demonetized or monetized. Who knows? It's a flip of a coin, right? And then I have to wait a week for whatever to go through. And then I'll just be demonetized, right? So like what was it? I think it was my gas blowback rifle video, like the one that I posted where it was just B-roll. Like I literally waited like 2 weeks for that video, for the original version, to be monetized, where it's me just like talking and holding my airsoft rifles. And bro, that's ridiculous, right? So the algorithm is just like holding me at a whim, and it's just not worth it. And for things that are like kind of timely, like literally in 2 days from now, from filming this video, the AKM gas blowback by Token Marui comes out, and I want to be one of the first guys to have that video out, and just capitalism, and just kind of profit off of that. Not profit, but like capitalize on that, right? Of people looking for it and stuff like that. But I can't put it out because if I put it out right away, it'll get demonetized, and I have to wait for a human reviewer to actually put it out and make it monetizable or not at their will. Or B, just don't make it at all. You know what I mean? Or just like tank it and just put 0 and whatever. And I don't even know, because even if it's like deemed as yellow and I just turn off the demonetization, will it still be suppressed? Right? And I don't have a large enough fan base within my fan base, like I talked about before, who can really spread that word and stuff like that, right? So it just feels like I'm hitting a brick wall with that kind of content. And talking, like, I know one of it is like you can get channel members, or you can get Patreon, or you can get sponsors. But even on my other channel, like my Mayday Sun channel, where I have like, you know, God, I don't know, like 250K subs or whatever, pretty decent numbers. And I've used to get sponsors a lot on that too. Like it took me that much of a following, around like 250K like active people, to actually get attention from sponsors and stuff like that. And on this channel, where most of it is just pole mans, and I only have like an effective maybe 4K subs, I'm not getting approached by anybody, man. I'm just be honest with that. So that solution is pretty much out the window. Anybody who does support the channel as a channel member, I love you. I have 2 members, and I love you both, because that's literally you literally just your membership is enough more than any of these videos would make. So it's just like I think that's the only way that I can be encouraged to make those kind of videos, if I had like channel members or something like that, or sponsors coming in to make that kind of video. And again, I'm not depending on this money to live. I'm not depending on ad revenue to live. It's just the feeling of getting my content kind of robbed and getting my content suppressed for literally no or some arbitrary reason. And it's just really, really frustrating. Luckily, at the end of this tunnel, my favorite content to make about Airsoft is not reviews or anything like that. It's gameplays. And luckily, gameplays, for some reason, never get detected by the algorithm. And when Susan did demonetize one of them, it ended up turning out fine. So luckily, those kind of videos, the gameplay videos, my favorite type of content, is going to be here to stay. I guess like the only real solution to any of this is to become, you know, just to adapt, right? To adapt and just become more flexible with my content. And maybe that means I don't hold the guns in my hand, or just, if I'm going to talk about topics, I don't talk about it while holding guns or anything like that. Just talking about a talking head, or put some commentary behind a gameplay video, or some Call of Duty content or something like that. And maybe that's just the way that kind of content has to move. What I have kind of slated right now is I have about 3 more, or 4 or 5 more unboxing videos planned for the rest of the year. So I have maybe about 3 more pistol videos, and then I have the AKM video, and then the MP5 recoil shock, which will come out God knows when. But after that, that's it. There's no more of those videos. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll just put those out there for you guys, for the fans who want to see that. But in terms of just actively trying to make videos about, you know, maybe cleaning rifles or reviewing my guns, like that's it, bro. Like I'm done making those kind of videos and putting the effort into that, because they're just going to get demonetized, or they're going to get suppressed, or they're going to put my channel at risk. And so, yeah, this was a rant. I really just needed to put it out there, let you guys know what's going on and what's going to be going on with this channel's content. Of course, the gaming content is going to be staying. That's what this channel was built on, and I just want to keep making those videos, commentaries and all. And honestly, like in the short, mid-term, long-term, whatever videos end up becoming more popular, I'll just roll with those. But with the exception of Airsoft gameplays always sticking around. I'm always going to be making Airsoft gameplays, but other kind of Airsoft content, I'm going to be hesitant to make. Or I'll just make those for members or something like that. Like it'll just be a members only kind of thing, or I don't know. Or no, that's stupid. Don't make it members only. If I get more members, if I have more members and I have like sponsors and stuff like that, then I won't have to worry about monetization. I just put the videos out, and I don't know that I have the support, and I can technically make a living or something like off of that. But anyway, guys, this video was a rant. I'm just kind of frustrated. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go to work. And thanks, guys, for supporting the channel. I love you all, and thanks for listening to my TED Talk, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.